It was not my best test. Unfortunately, I had him primed up to do a spectacular test, but I just lost him in the canter work, and I was quite disappointed actually. I felt like the trot work was fantastic, and then we got to the canter, and I was in all sorts of trouble. I think the noise in the crowd set him off a little bit in the warm-up, and yeah, we didn't have a very good warm-up, and then yeah, we got in there, and he sort of half fell behind my leg, and I was half trying to keep him going, and then he was hopping and skipping around, so it was yeah, it wasn't ideal, but we still finished with a decent score. I think we got a 46, which is still in the hunt and a good team score for America. Yeah, I don't know him that well. I've only done one real big event on him in Lamullen. You know, I think potentially he could be one of the all-time greats, but he's taking a bit to get to know. It hasn't been the best process because I broke my leg halfway through it. So I'm fortunate though. My good friend Philip Dutton trained him and competed him for 6 weeks while I was on, out of action. But he's a good horse. He's a little bit quirky, but I think this weekend should suit him just fine. Yeah, It's a funny situation actually. Philip rode Trading Aces at Kentucky for me because I was out of action with a broken leg, and then he was sort of a short of a horse for the team, which is unusual for Philip. So the owners of the team, owners of the horse, we decided to lend the horse to Philip to compete here, and it's wonderful to see Trading Aces compete here. Yeah, I mean, he's a good mate of mine, Philip, and he's been wonderful as a mentor for me over the years. And on the other hand, we bought the horse with the idea of competing him here at the World Equestrian Games. So I think it's it's very rewarding seeing the horse do what we set out to do. Yeah, maybe actually. I was watching the dressage and was quite nervous when Oscar was going around. And I think it's definitely rewarding. I was watching at Kentucky, and it was very exciting watching him jump and go around the cross country and stuff like that. So it's not a team decision. Obviously, Silver had a head injury earlier this year, so I've changed to the helmet from that. And all the guys are wearing helmets. I think it's starting to become the norm now in dressage, and wearing helmets at home now as well, which I didn't used to do. So yeah, there was no team meeting or anything. Everyone just decided to put the old crash hat on. Yeah, it's a very difficult course. It's exactly what I expected. It's long and very technical and big jumps and stuff like that. But I'm very well mounted with my horse, and he's ready to go. Everything's changed a lot. This is the first team under a new administration, and it's been really good so far. I think David O'Connor's thrown his heart and soul at it. Joni Morris, his assistant's been equally as good, and the camp was wonderful, and I think it's a great feeling. Well, I won't go till late in the afternoon, so unfortunately I want to walk the course before the competition starts, so I'll be doing a lot of hanging around and getting nervous and pacing around. So I look forward to watching my teammates go, and then also get some feedback from Bucker and Phil and Lynn and Sinead and Kim, and then set out and have a crack myself. I think there's a time where it gets serious. Probably an hour out or 2 hours out. You start getting a bit quiet and keep to myself a little bit, and have a good firm plan of what I'm going to do with the horse, and then get out there and go for it. Thanks a lot.